way to escape competition is through authenticity, because no one can compete with you on being you. No one can compete with your business on doing what it uniquely does. The more authentic, and this is the beauty of the internet. The internet enables you, no matter how strange or odd or weird or specific you are, to find your tribe. You can be obsessed with Legos as an adult, and I guarantee you there are enough Lego collectors out there on the internet that you can make a fortune just collecting and building Legos. So I think the most successful entrepreneurs are extremely authentic to who they are and what they uniquely can do, and as such, they don't really operate in competition. Think of any human being that you know. It could be any single person you know. Now think of, if that person was not in your life, who would be the substitute? Who would provide the same demeanors, the same intellect, the same insight, the same behaviors, the same emotional support, the same action? And the answer is no one. Every human being is so unique that there is no substitute for them whatsoever. And parents who have had children see this, right? Like, you have 3 kids and they're all completely different. Like, where did that come from? So companies are the same, because companies are just collections of humans. So if you're competing, you're kind of establishing a similarity to each other that doesn't actually exist. And I think even consumers and customers are starved for authenticity. They're looking for brands that are unique, that are authentic to the founder, that are expressing something that they can't find elsewhere. People don't want to go to Starbucks for their coffee. They want to go to the local, unique. Every time you walk into a store now, you look to see what's different and what's unique about that store. And I think that's a consequence of wealth, it's a consequence of taste, it's a consequence of technology, consequence of individualization. But we're coming out of a factory-based industrial world that was built in the 1800s, where one size fits all for efficiency reasons, and we're heading into a boutique artisanal world where 7 billion people will want 7 billion products. So I would say that yes, competition is a real thing, it does exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it actually exists more in fake human-made games, like sports and politics, where for one person to be above, another person has to be below. Right? Those are status games. But when it comes to actually creating new things, whether it's ideas or writing books, here's another example. No 2 authors compete with each other. Okay? You can't take a book and substance, because these are authentic self-expressions of who the author is. And I think all products are headed that way, and all services are headed that way. You do not want to compete. You want to be a market of one.